Hi everybody, I'm back with comic reviews, and I got quite a few comics to review, so let's get going, shall we? The first issue of Gates of Gotham came out. I believe this is last week. This is issue 1, written by Scott Snyder and Kyle Higgins, with Trevor McCarthy doing the art. And I guess I was mistaken when I thought that this would be about Batman, but it's apparently it's the Dick Grayson costumed character. But other than that, this is really good. This centers on the history of Gotham as the basis of this mystery that's going on, where at the beginning of the story, 3 bridges are blown up at the same time. All of these bridges were created by the big founding families of the city, including the Waynes and the Cobblepots. And so we're trying to figure out what the heck that's all about. Let's see, there's some wonderful scenes here with the interaction between Dick Grayson and Tim Drake, also Commissioner Gordon. And there's some just marvelous scenes. The first, bit of action with Dick Grayson saving as many people as he can. And also, one of my favorite moments, actually, is a quiet moment where he is in sort of one of the bat subs surveying the damages, and he notices the bodies that still haven't been recovered yet. It's a very quiet, kind of unsettling scene. It's really well done. Also, hey, Cassandra Cain is back! And I'm not sure if she's referred to as Black Bat, her new costume identity in this. I'm not sure if this was written before. I think it was Batman Incorporated number 6 where she's officially named. At least I think that's where she's been named for the first time. Well, she appears here. I also have, the other families. Oh, and also Tommy Elliott, that bastard, is going to be featured in this story. So, also this mysterious kind of clockwork kind of guy, not clockwork, kind of steampunky looking dude. This seems to be a good series so far. This is an excellent start. I'm definitely going to be enjoying this. This is easy 5 RAM chips, worth your time, even though it doesn't have Batman in it and has Dick Grayson. Now, let's move on to, hey, some more Scott Snyder action. This is American Vampire, number 15, with art by Raphael Ablouik. I'll get that name eventually, right? Part 2 in the current story arc, the World War II story arc, where our troops have been suckered into a big-ass trap, where apparently it's been infected by this form of vampirism that is more monstrous than the one that they're familiar with. I mean, they just become these, alien-like beasties instantly, too. And they have no real sense of humanity to them. Oh, man, the art is just beautiful in this series. I'm a really big fan so far. And this issue is only marred by this stupid Super 8 insert that's really big-ass insert. I mean, it's like a whole comic in the middle of it. So, I mean, it makes this issue really thick. You go, hey, all right, this is going to be a big comic. And it's not. It's half a comic, actually. Half American Vampire and half an ad for a movie. I'm planning to go see that movie, but, it's like, hey, get out of my comic book, dude. Other than that, this is a nice 5 RAM chip. Very enjoyable. This is a good book to get in on. Okay, let's go over to some indie books. First off, I got Golddigger, issue 128. Now, we're still in the middle of this story arc where this follows the adventures of Gina Diggers and her sister Brittany, and they are adventure archaeologists who have some crazy-ass adventures, apparently. Now, they're helping this race of dragon people, and they're about to have this war with this villain named Dreadwing, who has escaped this long imprisonment that he's been through. And let's see, half the issue takes place dealing with that in the Dragon Kingdom, and then we go to back to where Gina teaches school. She has some very funny scenes actually with her students, which I think there's going to be some setup for future storylines, including this one dude who apparently, I think he was a dragon, and now he's a guy, and he has this collar around his neck. So this guy fucking walks around with giant ass collar around this wooden collar. It looks like the size of a goddamn truck tire, and he's supposed to like go about his day with this thing on him. Anyway, Gina discovers a lot about this guy's history. Apparently, he's been hanging around the class. She's been teaching him actually for a little while, and now she's discovered that he has this sordid history. Pretty good. I'm going to give it 4 RAM chips. Golddigger's a pretty interesting series. It definitely has that American manga kind of feel to it, and there's a lot of humor to it. So, hey, if that's your thing, not a bad series to check out. Now let's go over to Marvel and all its Avengers titles. First off, let's go to regular Avengers. Now, of course, we're knee deep in Fear Itself. And this is issue 13, written by Bendis and drawn by Chris Bachalo. I love Chris Bachalo's work. He got to start over at DC Vertigo, but he's been working with Marvel a lot lately. And this is sort of the framing sequence for this is sort of like this film documentary that apparently has been shot for years, because some of the Avengers are in old costumes. There's a couple of Avengers who are supposed to be dead or gone that are intertwined with scenes with other Avengers. Here's Tony Stark in old Iron Man armor. Here's Captain America in his old Captain America suit, and here he is in his Steve Rogers Captain Converse look. And then we got shot to the current storyline going on in Fear Itself. And what's interesting is they're talking about it in the past tense, like it's already happened. So we've already gotten past that crazy Fear Itself, even though all the issues haven't come out yet. Then a page of Jarvis. Introduction to the Red Hulk, how he is making way into the team as a new Avenger. By the way, for those of you who don't know, the Red Hulk is General Ross. I still don't... That's weird. I still find it weird that General Ross from the Hulk is now a Hulk. And also Betty Banner's a Hulk, too. I don't know. Ah, you crazy Hulks. Okay, now... we get to a lot of framing. See, there's a lot of pages and pages of dialogue with tiny blocks going back and forth. And also... Here's a weird thing. A lot of the second half of this comic deals with the idea of Hawkeye and Spider-Woman hooking up. Meanwhile, and I'll get to this, he's like devastated that his wife is like shot on death's door in this issue. Meanwhile, over in this issue, he's like making time, and apparently one has taken place after the other. But boy, coming out in the same week is not really, maybe not the best timing. Anyway, I enjoyed a lot. Chris Bachalo's art is terrific, even though there's mostly just talking heads in this work. I'm going to give it a strong 4 RAM chips. Meanwhile, over in the New Avengers, also written by Brian Michael Bendis, Mike Deodato, and also Howard Chaykin doing the art. Matter of fact, a lot of this deals with the flashback to 1959. It's been going back and forth to the present and to 1959 with Nick Fury leading a team of super beings, including like Sabretooth and Kraven the Hunter, as well as Namorta, Namor's is it cousin or something like that? Well, anyway, I know I don't hate her as much as I hate Namor, but then again, you know, I think I only hate, let's see, I don't know if I hate Namor more than Hank Pym. I think it's Hank Pym I hate the most. Anyway, we have a little bit. Yeah, I mean, Hawkeye is like here going, oh my god, I hope my wife doesn't die. If so, maybe I'll fuck Spider-Woman. I don't know. Maybe they break up after this or something like that. It's like, could you like balance this out a little bit better? Really good. Very excellent. There's an interesting last page on this that I won't really get into. I definitely recommend it. This is probably my favorite of the Avengers titles that are out. really. I'm going to give this a strong 4 round chips. And Secret Avengers with Brubaker and Conrad doing the art. And we're getting more into why John Steele turned traitor long ago. We get further into that story. We get to see Captain America fight a giant worm centipede thing. Meanwhile, we get to the origins of what really happened to John Steele. Not too bad. I don't know, pretty decent. I'm going to give it a good 3 round chips. And lastly, we have Ruse with Mark Waid and let's see, Minik Upstavir doing the art. And we get back to the detectives Simon Archard and Emma. They are knee-deep in this conspiracy. We left off our heroes where Simon has to get into this sort of fight club to find some information. So he tells the orchestrators that, hey, Emma's a great fighter. And kind of doesn't mention that to her until she gets into the ring. So fortunately, she does have some fight skills, so she's able to handle herself. I love the interaction between these 2 characters. There is a lot of the recent Sherlock Holmes film in this kind of work here. I enjoy it quite a bit. I've been understanding that the cross-gen books at Marvel aren't doing too well, which is sad because I'd really like to see this be an ongoing series. I'm going to give this a nice 5 round chips. I really dug it. I think that's what we have this week, and don't forget to check out the links at the bottom of the Red Knight Facebook page. It's coming in July. Also the Caprice Facebook page, and of course my Twitter. Now I think that's it, so push the button, Lindsay.